So the ceasefire is met with a lot of skepticism amidst the Israeli public because we are talking about a ceasefire de facto with a designated terrorist organization, the Hezbollah. So there is a lot of skepticism about the fact that it will hold true to the actual ceasefire agreement. What the IDF has found until now is huge amount of armament and huge readiness in terms of training and underground tunnels, etc. Very, very ready to perform what had been performed already by the Hamas from the Gaza Strip on October 7th. So there is a fear amidst the civilians to go back to their homes. That's number one. Second of all, there's been also a declaration by the Lebanese government, by the Lebanese Army, that they will not actually go into war with the Hezbollah if there is a misstep in the ceasefire. I don't believe because they don't want to necessarily, but because perhaps they are afraid or unprepared. There is a tiny light that the committee that is to check every misdemeanor is in fact comprising Americans, British, if I'm not mistaken, the French and also Israeli representatives, as well as the Lebanese. However, there is a huge skepticism also amidst the mayors of the cities in the north of the country, who actually just came out of a meeting with the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, regarding the reason why this ceasefire was signed so quickly and before there was even a stronger hand taken against the Hezbollah in Lebanon.
And what's your reading of that then? Those who are sceptical on that point, on the speed with which the ceasefire is agreed, what is their concern? What is their suspicion?
So they're very, very suspicious and very, very skeptical that the Hezbollah would hold to their word. In fact, from past experience, they simply take the time to rearm, to embed themselves in civilian population amidst the Lebanese themselves. By the way, this has been very much evident, especially since the Israeli IDF has taken arms against the Hezbollah and begun this war. But also there's a huge, you must understand that Israeli civilians are all day, every day in the shelters with our kids, with the dogs, with the families, because the Hezbollah has been raining rockets on our heads all the time.
Yeah.
And this has been going on since October 8th. So for over a year, the entire Israeli population is being bombarded